All my friends are pirates and they sail the BBC. I got a Jolly Roger, it's a black and white and fast. So get out of your skull and crossbones and run it up your mast. With the yo-ho-ho and ha-ha-dee-ha-ha-ho. Yo-ho-ho and ha-ha-dee-yo-yo-yo-yo. I got a Jolly Roger, it's a black and white and fast. So get out of your skull and crossbones and run it up your mast. I like to be a pirate's life for me. And all my friends are pirates and sail the BBC. Got a Jolly Roger, it's a black and white fast. So get out of your skull and crossbones, run it up your mast. Oh, with a yo-ho-ho and ha-ha-ho. Yo-ho-ho and ha-ha-ha-dee-yo-yo-yo. Got a Jolly Roger, it's a black and white and fast. So get out of your skull and crossbones, run it up your mast. Oh, one more time, like to see a pirate's life for me. All my friends are pirates and they sail the BBC. Got a Jolly Roger, it's a black and white and fast. So get out of your skull and crossbones, run it up your mast.
Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Didn't they teach you to reach for the stars while opening up the bars and keeping your chin down with mortgage bills and cars? Vaccines for your arms, kids sounding like supercharged. Caffeinated. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Welcome to the show. If you don't know. for the stars while opening up the bars and keeping your chin down with mortgage bills and cars. Vaccines for your arms, kids sounding like swimming jars. Caffeinated, aid-filled scars, rage quit repertoires, no answers for yards. Caught up in emotion that's not even yours. Imposter truths like impeccable retards, lined up for your serving of gish gallop and war. No remedy can save the lost in love with the arm. I'm tired of walking into refracted shards. Poor science displayed by disgusting bards. Soaked in sin with your dupe as delight and a new hand of cards. Been so long since light for I'm just too hard, I'm just too hard. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Intoxicated hate makes you believe you're spinning in space. Why you have no shame or grace, it's a disdain. I used to contemplate how to save myself from my own self-hate. Wonder why I was even made with a dreadful fate. Forced to try and awake with full plate. No one to help me stay awake or educate. I've had to liberate and fight through hidden guilt. But my brother, heaven could never be late. No, rap kids, they don't work in space. It's all fake, the show is on Mars. That joke, the truth, I've gone, it won't be long. I think it's strong. We have our song and we march along like streams of knowledge leading to God's holy pond. And life's a truth that eats the bond, that sings the song, turns mankind from the wrong. We come in peace with the holy gown, and dogs swearing our holy crown. So the earth is flat and we probably just won't get along. Just to get along, I said welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know.
All our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. You know, and I think that's what I sussed when I was 16 and 12 way down the line, but I expressed it differently all through my life. It's the same thing I'm expressing all the time, but now I can put it into that sentence that I think we're being run by maniacs for maniacal ends, you know. If anybody can put on paper what our government and the American government, etc., and the Russian, Chinese, what they are actually trying to do, you know, and what they think they're doing. I'd be very pleased to know what they think they're doing. I think they're all insane. You know, but I'm liable to be put away as insane for expressing that. You know, that's what's insane.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, we got backstage to it now. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
The earth is flat. 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 If the earth were flat, the earth is flat. The earth is flat.
Come out the other side where people walk upside down. Oh, but that's silly. Nobody... Oh! What if I should fall right through the center of the earth? Oh.
And come out the other side where people walk upside down. Oh, but that's silly. Nobody...
Here we go. What do you think people did before Alexa?
Alexa, turn the temperature down 2 degrees.
Alexei, tell us something interesting. Okay. The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat.
The Earth is flat.
Alicia, remind me to delete those tapes.
Next.
News! Get your news here!
Alex, what's today's news?
Doesn't matter. It's all fake.
Al, play that song I like.
Tell me a joke.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
In order to sustain a middle-class lifestyle in this increasingly flat and fast world.
Half these engineers never been off the ground, you know. I mean, they're liable to tell you that the sound barrier is a brick wall in the sky. It'll rip your ears off if you try to go through it.
Bleep, bloop, blorp, I am a robot too.
Never. Ever. Ever.
No, seriously, folks. But he knows. And actually, the more you think about that, the more you think about all the millions of experts we have on the telly every night or everywhere telling us how to do it. And a year later, they're wrong, or they're out of office, or the world is flat after all.
That actually is flat wrong, also. Flat wrong.
But I don't have much patience for anyone who denies that this challenge is real.
Order there, tough guy.
Went and I actually spoke to a bloke who'd sailed around the world, and he said that the world was round. Seriously.
Okay, but I got a serious point.
Can I go to the toilet, please?
Tell us. I want to know what you think.
And that's that. Unless the world is flat. Unless the world is flat. Unless the world is flat.
Get it.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking. but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. So we are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Hey, all right. Meow as goes the Gaja Games. Meow as goes this cat. And Jim Dunn's here. Hey, bonjour, Jim. Now that I've said hello to everyone, let me say goodbye to you all. Gigawaba min, Minawa. Because in the Anishinaabe way, we don't believe in goodbye. Because they say, we will always see each other again. I will see you again. Even if it's not until we meet again. Gagige Minawana Gozi, winning. It's a long word. Yeah, no kidding. But in our spiritual walk, in our walk with Kichi Manado, we know that goodbye. So goodbye doesn't mean forever. How's that go?
It's in character. Bam.
Flat Earth stuff! Push
Bam.
your Flat Earth
There you
stuff.
go. What's up with
Flat-
this right here?
Knew the word Zibi and Wagosh. So, I don't know. Zibi says, because they have no life other than a keyboard. Very sad, looking for pity, especially through vulnerability or sadness. What are we talking about, Zibi? Flat Earth stuff! Push you, Flat Earth stuff! Flat Stuff Earth. Okay, yeah, no, it's different. Flat Stuff Earth. Flat Stuff Earth says, Kiss David Bowie, complete blasphemy on all accounts. Really? I can't say things against Kiss and David Bowie? Nobody loves Kiss and David Bowie more than me. Or us. Okay? I think it was like in 2002.
Well, then let's think of it like that. Gravity could be called a kind of magnet. It's a natural force that keeps us all from flying off into space.
We were always told that the world is flat.
You were told right. Don't listen to her. If our divine maker had meant for us to walk upside down, he would have put feet on our hands. Children, listen to me. Look around you. All around you. As far as the eye can see, the earth is flat. Now you see it that way, because that is the way the Lord intended for it to be. Anything else is heresy.
see it.
Mass. The earth is flat. 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 Mass. The mast of the boat. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. If the earth were flat, the earth is flat. The earth is flat. Getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly. Honestly.
The earth is flat. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. If the earth were flat, the earth is flat. The earth is flat. Getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
The earth is flat. The indoctrination of the population is done from the school benches, creating a false image of everything we see and believe. Over the course of 500 years, using everything from books, magazines, and television to computer-generated imaging, a multi-generational conspiracy has succeeded, in the minds of the masses, to pick up the fixed Earth, shape it into a ball, spin it in circles, and throw it around the sun. The sun and the moon are close here, inside the dome. In schools where every professor's desk is adorned with a spinning Earth globe, we are lectured on the heliocentric theory of the universe, shown images of ball planets and videos of men suspended in space. Indoctrination and lying are so great that everything that is false has come to be believed. The illusion created, connivingly convincing, has entranced the world's population into blindly believing a maleficent myth. As a child, the system shows you the world as it wants, the fictional world as if it were a real world. When you become an adult, you realize that the things you learn in school do not correspond to reality. Children are taught in their geography books, when too young to apprehend or write the meaning of such things, that the world is a great globe revolving round the sun, and the story is repeated continuously, year by year, till they reach maturity, at which time they generally become so absorbed in other matters as to be indifferent as to whether the teaching be true or not, and, as they hear of nobody contradicting it, they presume that it must be the correct thing, if not to believe at least to receive it as a fact. They thus tacitly give their assent to a theory which, if it had first been presented to them at what are called years of discretion, they would at once have rejected. The consequences of evil teaching, whether in religion or in science, are far more disastrous than is generally supposed, especially in a luxurious laissez-faire age like our own. The intellect becomes weakened and the conscience seared. Accept what you have learned until you become your own observer of what you have learned. For those that are still clinging to the spinning ball Earth, let me break down the speeds and motions of the heliocentric globuli, so you may better understand how foolish and ridiculous it is. Now NASA as well as contemporary astronomy say the Earth is a large globe rotating 1,000 miles per hour around its central axis, taking a trip 67,000 miles per hour circles around the Sun, spiraling 500,000 miles per hour around the Milky Way. While the entire galaxy rockets a ludicrous 670 million miles per hour through the universe, with all these motions stemming from a declared alleged Big Bang cosmogenic surge 14 billion years back. That's a grand overall of 670,568,000 miles per hour in numerous various directions we're all supposedly speeding along at, all at once. Yet no person has actually ever seen, felt, heard, measured or proven such movement, yet the huge bulk of individuals unquestioningly accept that the plainly motionless Earth under their feet is actually moving over 600 million miles per hour.
Just south of Houston. This is a great time to bring that up. I had to battle half of my team thinking the Earth is flat this year, and they think you've never been to the moon and all kinds of crazy stuff. A bunch of flat earthers. I imagine it makes for interesting clubhouse conversation. So Carpenter, yes, flat earther. Carlos Martinez, definitely a flat earther. Dottie's more of a round earth. Smartest guy on the team, Paul DeYoung, is a flat earther. Paul DeYoung, guy who actually does like NASA-like investigations into his swing. And I have a really good friend who at NASA.
No Masons negate what we create. Unstoppable, untouchable, God-fearing worldwide flat brothers. Saying goes at his finest. Let the world see forever flat for life. God-fearing flat brothers. We coming after these Masons worldwide. Feel me? Zane's insane brain. Flat life in exchange for globes. Turn hatred into love. All full of babies crying from a flat smacking glove. Ain't no baller ever quit till they got a flat earth bug. Got the ball blown up cause they learned to see the sun. Do you feel me? World, do you hear me? Catch the rising star, flat earth love. NASA fears me. Got these Masons running all wild for an alibi. When we ride, Mason liars are sure to cry. Boom, when we enter the room, in the air, all you hear is the whispers of doom. NASA scared, they don't wanna see us head on. Think of all the brothers that are flat, we are legion strong. Kill your slave master messing with the flat brothers. The A&E, flat tracks getting spread quicker. Show them all, let them understand the globe's out the picture. Sliced open jugular by a God-fearing flat brother. Feel me? God-fearing flat brother. I got the globe going under, it's no wonder a flat brother. I was raised to see scams, I see hustle in your plans. The globe model is made by Masons, so we know we can never trust man. Gotta spin it, wondering when does life begin? These Masons tricked my father and my father before him. Cause I'm wrong with the mortal flat brothers. It's cause the father straight loves us. The president told us to leave cause the government don't want us. Answer Zane, man, I get a pleasure and I'm grinning when I see Masons squirming cause I'm starting a new beginning. A flat brother, how many Masons fall in your vision? Take them down for every last minute that they spun this prison. We hang together, plus do chat raids together. Blast whatever, knowing globes can't last forever. There's only one way out and one way in. Flat brothers. It's just too much, we flat brothers. Picture flat scenery and soon you won't have to imagine. Call me a prophet cause I predicted what's gonna happen. They began the NASA scamming. All those who be money grabbing will be purged like pouring out gravy. Maybe, if we don't slip. But I became official since the start of this. They call me Zane, born to die, my heavenly father. Precious but others gave their life, thought in honor. But still it's flat, a flat brother, flat is the game. Made for war, my aim is simple and plain. Yeah, when NASA's slain, then blast this track for your brain. You'll forever know my name, they call me Zane. I can't count the times they played my head, there will be no more of that. The old dog Z-Dog playing Illuminati combat when criminals kill. They cannot beat us, brothers. So now still and chill, recognize the real deal. Knelt down to a bar when I was young and dumb. It was fun and we paid, so they fooled us for some. And now the outcome is the same every time. The globe's gotta die, get yours, I'm gonna get mine. The Flat Brothers, we follow God's will and testament. Rhymes baptize your mind while paralyze the public. My mentality of war, Masonic members will be no more. Flat Brother to the core, the results are living poor. Got me thinking on a flat level, laying down tracks to erase all these crazed devils. Smash globes from here to there, day by day, year to year. Flat Brothers dropping dope tracks for your ear. I'm a flat brother, a ball boy, killing, catching NASA lies daily. You know the feds trail me, so my alias Zane Arel. Getting lessons how Masons stealing treasuries. Game when applied, help us revolt this next century. Locked us in a cage, but we turn the page. Surround the Mason lodges with the truth and pray. They wonder if we'll go when they finally press us on our knees to God, begging for deliverance. I'm convinced God makes me proud. He's got me firing out tracks like a steam train when it screams out loud. Read the Bible and discover your orders. Find yourself to be raised up and saved by the Almighty Father. Insane ain't unchained this flat plane. I maintain my army of subscribers. Stay in tune till the day I die. I'll be remembered as a woke brother, flat life to the brave, a real God-loving flat brother. Can you feel me? Come closer. Get into the mind of a flat brother. I can't be touched. Masonic liars get stuffed. Feel me? I'm having righteous dreams. All I want is the cream. Mentality is God-themed. I'm not a flat team. Come and see to a flat brother. Flat brother Zane coming at you strong. I send this out to my brothers on the tubes. God-fearing flat brothers. To all my brothers on flat earth. The Flat Gang, Delano TV, and all his brothers. You know what time it is.
Power of control over the human genome, where we can then alter the genetic identity of what it is to be human. And yes, there's total diabolical consequences to that if in the wrong hands.
Yes.
We live longer, and if you can hang on long enough for that, Larry, we keep you going.
Yeah. Okay, wind
for
me up.
another 100 years. So biogenetics is in the near future, not even the next 100 years. Look for it.
Yes.
You're a baby.
I'm a baby.
I got
just born
times
baby.
older than you.
Larry.
Yes.
I'm born the same week that NASA was founded.
Yes.
That tombstone will still be true for me.
Yeah, good.
So,
yes.
So he looks like any other person in a boardroom? What would that be?
M. Day Greenbald on the Larry King.
Oh, by the way, as they say, to be a genius is to be misunderstood, but to be misunderstood is not to be a genius. Just want to make that clear, okay?
M.D. Greenbald on Twitter. Do you think there is a flat planet in the universe?
Yes.
Today we learned,
yes,
etc. comments and everything that you just heard. What is your reaction?
Level. Yes. Level.
Flat.
Level.
The Earth is flat.
Level.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that. Hey, flat Earth.
Level.
The Earth might be flat.
Well, if I could follow up with that point.
Okay. You're going to be living in a dome, and when you go outside, you're going to put on a spacesuit, which is just a smaller dome.
Certainly.
Level. Mass increase, relatively slippery. Ask the mass. What is mass? Mass. Mass at all can travel at the speed of light. Mass increases. Mass is basically a measurement of how. Now your mass has not just the stuff that's in you. Mass is something. But if people try to measure your mass as you go by, mass when you were still, and that's called a relativistic mass. Mass itself, you would go back to being the same mass you were, before you started moving that quickly. You have a huge mass. Ass or ass is something ass. Ass you were. Ass or ass. Ass. Ass is something ass. Ass or ass is something ass. 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 Ass.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you've lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne.
What's this flat earth?
The world was flat.
Everything was perfect, including the bread. So he got the idea of this frozen bread, and already he sent some to Europe, and it worked very well over there for some of the starving people.
The South Pole, Pole and the South Pole, the North Pole and the South Pole, the North Pole and the South Pole, and the North Pole and the South Pole and the South Pole, Pole and the South Pole, the North Pole and the South Pole.
I like turtle.
It's our privilege today to share with you some of the details of that final month of July. Listening in today, had the opportunity to share that adventure over its developing and unfolding in the past months and years. Us most, in particular the things that occurred on and about the moon. In particular, the things that occurred on and about the moon. The flight, as you know, started promptly into Earth orbit and on a trajectory to the moon. Our memory of that actually differs little from the reports that you have all heard from those previous Saturn V flights, and the previous flights served us well in preparation for this flight in the boost as well as the subsequent phases.
These motion pictures through the right-hand window. At the same time, I was taking still photos through the left-hand window, and also flying my vehicle and
If you look into the experiments to prove that the Earth is spinning, all of them failed. Look into it. Look into it. Look into it, man.
But Eddie, I have
flat Earth on them. They faked
Physics.
Eddie,
Stop saying that.
If you look into the experiments to prove that the Earth is spinning, all of them failed. Look into it. Look into it. Look into it, man.
But Eddie, I have that.
Full flat Earth on them.
But this is a NASA technical manual. MIT, the Army Research Laboratory, flying over a flat, non-rotating Earth. Flat Earth with a flat Earth assumption. Non-rotating flat Earth. A flat, non-rotating Earth may be assumed. A flat and non-rotating, assuming a flat Earth. Flat, non-rotating Earth. A non-rotating Earth. Flat, non-rotating Earth. Validity of flat Earth based on a flat Earth assumption for a flat Earth and a flat atmosphere. Flat, non-rotating Earth. The flat Earth model. Propagation of electromagnetic fields over flat Earth. Ballistic vehicle motion. A closed-form solution is developed for the motion of a ballistic vehicle entering the atmosphere over a flat, non-rotating Earth.
Flat, like a pancake.
Say, I certainly don't speak Native American myself.
Flat, like a pancake. And he started to cry.
I don't know much about that flat Earth. Mick Moon? Why would he come in with a troll profile? Well, it's not.
In some ways, a flat tax accumulates more of those people, and you lose less of those people by having less deductions and having a flatter, simpler code. But I'm also for reducing every
flat.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
The earth is flat, 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 the earth is flat. If the earth were flat, the earth is flat, the earth is flat. The earth is flat, the earth is flat. The earth is flat, 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 the earth is flat. If the earth were flat, the earth is flat, the earth is flat. The earth is flat, 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 the earth is flat. If the earth were flat, the earth is flat, the earth is flat. The earth is flat, the earth is flat, the earth is flat, the earth is flat. If the earth were flat, the earth is flat, the earth is flat.
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
The earth is flat, 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 the earth is flat. If the earth were flat, the earth is flat, the earth is flat. The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. The Earth is
We've got one more state to get through that gate. As it's a bit like, you know, getting the sheep through the gate and into the run. It's a bit like, you know, getting the sheep through the gate. And it's a bit like, you know, getting the sheep through the gate.
Isn't it weird that every space documentary, all the series, I had them all, Joe had them all, we watch them all the time.
Beyond Venus, 93 million miles from the sun, is Earth. Its great oceans forming the clouds and air currents which warm and irrigate the planet.
I thought about space, and every now and then I'd watch all that and wonder, what? This is all cartoons. And every now and then I think to myself, it's weird that we're not watching any actual footage of space. It's all CGI. All DVDs on space are all CGI. There's nothing real. And everyone watches that. They believe it. The narration is all programming. What's above us and what we're on, we're being lied to. Don't we have Hubble? Why don't you point it at the Earth and get some awesome shots of where we live? All the pictures and images from space are CGI. None of them are real. We haven't gone past that. What, are you telling me that that's okay? We could just gloss over that? And they admit that they're all CGI, except for one in 1972, which is fake. They have one picture. They say one is real, 1972. All the rest is CGI. Like, of Earth from space. I want to see a picture. I want to see tens of thousands of them. I want to hear the moon over there. People should have posts all over the world. People should have these epic pictures of the Earth from space with the moon over here and the sun over there and the planets. There's none. NASA. Werner von Braun was the director of all 6 moon missions. And that, not a comic book? Comic book.
My fellow Nastanos, I am sorry to say I am leaving you to join the elite.
Operation Paperclip.
In the United States of America.
Operation Paperclip. My people in Germany, all they want is freedom and peace.
We want to welcome you to the US of A.
We must divert their attention. I'm going to make so much. It's crazy. To brainwash a nation, we will need animation.
I want to bring my technology of airplane models.
I want to work with Walt. I want to see the best people.
We need to get the indoctrination started.
If people believe an airplane can go to the moon, we might be able to do it. To brainwash a nation,
I will need help.
We will need animation. Please bring in help. United States of America. Action. People will fall for it. People must know. And the heavens declare the glory of God in his firmament. Showeth his handiwork.
The people must know.
The people have to know.
The world was flat.
Facts, the truth.
Sorry.
I sense a boom in the offing.
I might have to talk with Eddie Bravo. We could talk about some domature.
You know what?
You know, but I'm going to talk about the universe.
What's the domature?
The flat Earth stuff, right?
Are you into that?
Like, oh, it's not like no one likes that. But if you call it a dome Earth, people's like, you're talking about like,
And that's what you think it is?
or snow globe Earth. I don't.